Now let's go through what tools do the evil hackers use to conduct phishing attacks. One of the most popular and free tool available would be GoPhish. GoPhish has an amazing user interface that is intuitive and easy to use. It is a pre-compiled binary that can be conveniently executed to get started quickly. GoPhish allows you to manage your phishing content all in one web application. You can import your victims' email addresses, create templates, and connect to email service providers' SMTP services in order to automate the firing of your phishing emails. Now, let's explore GoPhish together. In this example, we will be showcasing Windows, but it should be the same for all other operating systems since it is basically executing a pre-compiled binary for your system. Let's extract the downloaded zip file and execute the gofish.exe binary. After executing it, we should be able to see a console output like this. The password for the admin user will be printed out as well. The admin web console will be started on our local host on port 3333. Let's visit the web admin console and authenticate to it. The username should be admin and the password will be the one printed out in the console earlier. Let's copy and paste it over. Upon your first time logging in, you will be required to set a new password. Let's quickly do that. This is how the GoPhish admin console looks like. It should be noted that GoPhish provides an official documentation page which is very detailed and should get you started without any difficulties. We will not be walking through this, but it is highly recommended to read through it. Let's demonstrate how we can conduct a phishing attack with GoPhish quickly. As this is an introductory course, I will not be going through the advanced details and features of the tool. This will be a quick demo to showcase the basic usage of GoPhish. Now let's create a new user group. This is basically the victim list. You can perform bulk import users via a CSV template, which is often what will be used in real-world scenarios after harvesting a list of email addresses for the phishing attack. Let's enter our own email address as the victim and click on Add. Next would be the email template, the most important part of a phishing attack. This is where your pretext scenario content falls into. You can import an existing email as a template, or you can perform a quick Google search on publicly available templates to use. For example, we can give this COVID one a try. Let's switch over to HTML and paste it in. Now let's click on the preview button to preview how it would look like in an actual email. Now let's take a look at another example, package pickup.html. Let's paste it in and preview it again. This looks good. Let's use this template for our demonstration. If you are paying attention, you can see some placeholder text in the email. GoPhish allows you to use variables in your emails so that it can be automatically populated accordingly to who you are sending your emails to. Again, this is documented in the official GoPhish documentation under template reference, so be sure to check it out. You can enter a custom first and last name for your sender, else it will be picked up by your sending profile when you configure it later. This is landing page. I personally don't use this much as this is often only used for user awareness based phishing exercises whereby the organization wants to track the percentage of people opening the email and clicking it. Also, if you want to perform tracking, you will need to have a public-facing server that is exposed to the internet. Your victim will need to be able to connect to the GoPhish web server in order for the tracking to work. Next up is the sending profile. This is basically where you configure where your emails should be sent from. As mentioned in the previous lecture, the chances are you will be using a free public SMTP service to send your emails, such as Microsoft Outlook or Google Gmail. You will need to input the SMTP connectivity details, such as the hostname, your username and password. You can think of this as logging into your email service provider via GoPhish instead. You can get the details by performing a quick Google search. In this case, my test email is with Microsoft, so that will be Outlook. Let's enter the details in GoPhish. There is a send test email button for you to verify if the SMTP connectivity details you have entered are correct. It's pretty convenient and well thought out. Let's give it a try. Let's send a test email to ourselves. Awesome. It says that the email has been sent. Let's check out our inbox on Outlook to verify that. Great. We were able to successfully send out a test email via GoPhish. With the sending profile configured, let's proceed to launch the campaign. We can choose the email template over here as well as the landing page template. The URL is for the landing page. As mentioned earlier, we don't have a public-facing internet exposed server, so let's just use our local IP address for the demo purpose. You can also select the sending profile and the target group over here before you launch the campaign. Let's fire it off now. As shown in the dashboard, we can see that our phishing email was sent out successfully. Let's hop over to our inbox to see our phishing email. Awesome, this works as expected. If you are paying attention, you should be able to see this blocked content by Microsoft. Over the years, email security has been getting better, and these tracking images and URLs are often blocked by the email service provider. If we were to manually unblock it by clicking it and clicking on the URL embedded in the email as well, the dashboard now should be updated to show that the victim has opened the email and clicked on the link. If you are interested in analyzing the percentage of the recipients submitting data, you can modify your landing page to include that. The documentation should show you what HTML elements you need in order to do that. Most probably it will be just a simple get or post form within the landing page. You can also check out the landing page templates available all over the internet. They should be configured with data capturing turned on. You should be able to use that as a reference. Alright, as mentioned, this is just an introductory course on phishing, a quick demonstration to show you how phishing attacks can be conducted via GoPhish. I hope you have found the demonstration to be useful and interesting.